Good evening and welcome to every single one of you. I know there's a lot of people tuning in from all over the world. And the reality is we haven't done a showroom-like event for a very long time. But there is a good reason for that. In the background, many of you will know I've been traveling to the Far East. I've been speaking with our deep-rooted network in the Far East with regards to bringing you guys incredible opportunities. When I started David Harris Jewelry, with the ambition of being able to bring you the finest jadeite in the world. I've made my career out of bringing you wonderful jadeite at amazing value, but I fell in love with the Imperial grade. I fell in love with the finest material that money can buy. I've been to Myanmar and very fortunate to be to the Catching Hills and seeing the jade come out prior to COVID. And I've also spent a lot of time in Hong Kong, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, speaking with some of the biggest authorities in the jade world. And the position that you guys have put me in has been incredible. Many of you know that very recently I was invited to view the private Imperial Jade collection at the Asprey Jewelry House. And I'm about to tell every single one of you that's tuned in, there's a lot of you tuned in, that we're about to bring you what I believe to be the finest jadeite in the Western world. And this is from, someone who has seen an awful lot of fine-grade Imperial jadeite. This isn't just my opinion. I've been very careful with our accreditation. I've been working very closely with the world's most prestigious jade lab in Hong Kong, which is the Hong Kong Jade Lab, which is the global standard for certifying true Imperial, Factory, or feng shui jadeite. I'm about to tell you that there is a collection of Imperial jade that even my friends in the Far East can't believe the value we're about to present you. Not only is it the finest jadeite, I am going to say to you, to every single one of you, I believe this is the most affordable collection of Imperial jadeite that has ever been sold in the Far East, in the Middle East, and certainly in the Western world. We are right now in a pivotal moment in history. We are in what has been called and dubbed by many as the Jade Renaissance. 100 years ago, you had the likes of Cartier and Pragnos and Asprey falling in love with jade. We saw the pieces that were offered to some of the most celebrated socialites in the world, like Barbara Hutton, and it's only been available to the 1%. Today, we're about to equal the playing field. We're about to offer the finest 1% of jade, hopefully to everybody that is tuned in. The reason that I have been busy and quiet on David Harris Jewelry is because I wanted to bring you a collection that I can truly be proud of. I don't just want to take on the high street. I want to take on the world of high jewelry. And seeing and viewing high jewelry jade with my own eyes, I've come to say, we are about to do something revolutionary this evening. You may have noticed that I've put together my whole inventory of Imperial jade. There's nothing else that I have after this very moment. I've got hand-carved masterpieces of Taipei, feng shui, Imperial jadeite. This material has never ever been set into anything lower than 18-karat gold. Many of you will remember that I met probably the biggest authority in the jade world in Stanley Chu. My friend Stanley Chu, his family have been working with the finest Imperial jade from Myanmar for generations, for decades. And as we are in the midst of the Jade Renaissance, you may have seen the newest edition of Genesis Technology. I'm going to share it with you right now. And you'll see that on their social media they said, look, we've got this Imperial jadeite on the front cover. It comes from Untold Jewelry by Stanley Chu. Now, Stanley Chu's family, they are Untold Jewelry. They have a collection that definitely goes into the billions when it comes to Imperial jadeite. This is my friend, Stanley Chu. And I love this quote that he says. He says, appreciating the beauty of jade isn't something that people can learn and do. It's something I believe that's instilled or passed on from parent to a child or from experienced craftsmen to his apprentice. I have to agree. But I think over the last 5 to 6 years, you and I have been on this journey, and we truly have an understanding of Imperial jade. Now that is, if I go back to the front cover of the Journal of Gemology, that's the kind of jade that we just made for that. That's the kind of jade that doesn't just exist on front covers of glossy magazines. It's certainly not the type of jade I've ever been able to bring to you before. That can be tonight. And not only am I going to bring it to you, I am going to make it affordable. Not only are we going to save, hundreds of pounds or amazing value, I would argue we're going to save tens of thousands of pounds. This is a massive, bold statement, and I've spent the last 6 months reflecting on the words that I'm about to use tonight. I was down in Africa, in Bulgaria. I saw $1 million jadeites. I saw jadeites that had an entry-level price point of £130,000. I'm about to introduce you to a collection that wouldn't look out of place in Mayfair, in Knightsbridge, or the Canton Road in Hong Kong. Now, this is the moment that I met Stanley. You may remember a few years ago, I was over in China, I did a tour of China, spent about 10 days there. Myself and Stanley bonded over a love of jade. Obviously, he has this incredible history. He told me when his friends were playing with Lego at school, he was learning to grade jade. But he was fascinated that here I am, a Westerner, someone who shouldn't know a thing about jade, that was in love with it. He was perplexed that I'd been to Myanmar, that I'd seen jade boulders selling for millions of dollars, and I think he found me a novelty. And so we talked about incredible jadeite. And I asked him, 2 years ago, I said, Stanley, after we spent a week together, I said, do you think, at this point, it's probably the primary import of jadeite into the Western world, obviously at a certain grade, never really ever dealing with Imperial, maybe apple green, maybe a hint of lavender, maybe white jade, certainly not Imperial jadeite. But here was my opportunity. I was talking to the Prince of Jade. So I said, Stanley, is there any possibility that you could offer me a piece of Imperial jadeite? And he said, do you know what, Dave, when I get back to my office in Hong Kong, I'll take a piece out. I'm not going to give you for retail, you can have it at cost. And I was really honest with him. I said, I don't want something huge, I'm not something ostentatious, I haven't got a big budget. And just to know that I've got a piece of jadeite, even the size of a grain of rice in an Imperial grade, would be amazing. This is the chat that we have. You can see it on WhatsApp. He said, hi David, this cabochon is just over half a carat, 56 points. And then he gave me the price. It was about 40,000 Hong Kong dollars. He said, look, it's very small, which is what I asked for, I'll be honest. But he said it's top quality, which is another thing that I asked for. It was my one opportunity to get Imperial Jadeite. You might see my response. I said, look, beautiful, but it is out of my budget, unfortunately. And he said, no problem, we'll stay in touch. I've never bought Imperial Jadeite from Sanity. I've never, ever been able to afford it. But tonight, I have imported the most incredible collection of Imperial Jadeite into the Western world. And I'm going to let you guys have it. I'm literally, I'm hell-bent. My mission right now is to give you guys an opportunity to get Imperial Jadeite, an opportunity that wasn't even afforded to me. Now, I want to be really transparent and honest with you. I ask you to join me tonight for some huge breaking news. Now, industry breaking news. I don't want to gatekeep the information that I learn. I don't want to, benefit from it solely. I want to share it with you guys. So, I've been busy. I've been speaking with probably the primary authority when it comes to Imperial Jadeite. Those are my friends at Pillar and Stone, Nata and Roland Friesel, who have been dealing with Imperial Jadeite longer than I've been alive. Okay, and they've befriended me over the last 5 or 6 years. We've become fast friends. I've seen them at the gem show. So I visited them at Hong Kong. I visited them at Tucson. And again, I think they find me a novelty, like, who's this guy that loves jadeite? Because their primary market is actually the Asian market, the Chinese market. But they obviously do display at the Tucson Gem Show. And they have been very kind and generous with the information that they've shared with me over the last 6 years. They were the first people, I believe, to tell me that the mines in Myanmar had been depleted, which was around 2020. I shared it with you guys instantly, which only served to drive the price up of Imperial Green Jadeite. And it just meant I probably was never going to get a look in. They then shared some information with me very, very recently. I bumped into them at Tucson this year, which was in February. Now, just to let you guys know, this is a team that have access to finest jadeite in the world. You may have seen this article in the local report. Okay, this is a collection of Imperial Jadeite just under 50 carats, 3 stones, and they were quoted, Roland and Martin, as saying, look, it's very rare that you ever get that glow from the inside. This is the direct words verbatim from gem dealer Roland Schuster, who is the co-founder of Pillar and Stone with his wife Martha. And he says, look, one jade in a million has one. This colouring bangle would probably most likely be $12 million. And their asking price, this was last year, 2024, was $2.35 million. There was a lot of excitement this year at the Tucson Center, huge amount of excitement. And when I went up to their booth, they were chatting to Gems and Gemology, which is a GIA quarterly trade-only publication. So these are my friends, Roland and Martha, and their 2025 feature is actually entitled Guatemalan Jade, the New Imperial Standard. This article hasn't yet been released, so it's not out on the open market. I am a subscriber, as I'm in this trade, and when it comes out, I'll be the first to publish those findings and share that information with you. So I said, I don't want to gatekeep it. I love the fact that we have this incredible community, and we get to talk about, well, let's be honest, the world's most expensive gemstone. That's literally what we're talking about. More valuable than pink diamonds, more valuable than red diamonds, more valuable than gold condor diamonds. We're talking about Imperial Jadeite. The things dropping, I'm not going to lie, and I was listening and talking about this new vein of jadeite coming out of Guatemala. Guatemalan jadeite isn't new to us. I've bought a lot of that material over the years. It's like blue-green color, heavy iron content, and it's extraordinary, it's beautiful, it has an amazing story. But to my knowledge, they haven't found Imperial Jadeite. When I spoke to Arthur, we caught up on Zoom. We had a great conversation, and I asked her, would she go on record? Would she disclose this information to you guys? And I explained that not only do I want to hear this, I said, look, I've got an incredible community. On Instagram alone, we have 40,000 followers. On Facebook, we have 14,000 followers. And on TikTok, I think we have close to 10,000 followers. And I said, these are all people that follow my journey. These are all people that love jadeite. And you guys are the authorities. Openly said to them, look, you've been in the industry longer than I've been alive. Would you see this information? A lot of you guys don't subscribe to the Gems and Gemology or the Journal of Gemology. And we had this phone call. I put together this video for you, and I'm about to share it with you. This is the first piece of breaking news. Please pay close attention. It changes everything.
As you know, myself and Roland have worked with Imperial Jade for 25 years. Roland even longer. This new Imperial grade out of Guatemala is a game changer. It's actually brighter than Bernese, and the Chinese market's response has been insane. Last year, when they found it, it was available for a fraction of the price of the old mine Bernese. Now it's actually only about 20% cheaper, and the way that it's trending by the year end, I think it will become more expensive. This will become the new standard. Burma simply just doesn't come close to this new quality from Guatemala. The problem is it's extraordinarily rare. We are heavily investing in as much of this material as we can whilst we can get it. No jade is coming from Myanmar. It's not coming out of Burma. The catching hills are depleted, and obviously there's civil unrest, so the price of jade is down stratospheric. We used to just have demand from the Chinese market, but now we're selling in Lebanon, Dubai, the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, America, Italy. Jade has become the most in-demand gemstone in the world. It's ramped up massively since January. They're importing around 8 tons of this material a week into China. Some gemologists and geologists are speculating that it could be depleted within around 18 months if they don't find another gem-bearing seam. Myself and Roland have just done a feature with Gems and Gemology magazine, but it's not out yet. So you're the first guy to hear this information. I'm going to give you some ideas to the pricing of this material currently in the Chinese market. These hulus that I have here, they're priced at around $5,500 to $7,000 per piece. If we want to go larger, it's extraordinarily difficult because the material doesn't come out in these huge boulders. Pieces like this are one-of-a-kind commissions, and they're easily priced over $10,000. But look at the quality, look at that bright green color. We have managed to do some calibrated small beads, and we're pricing these at about $1,500 per carat. Trying to get these with a consistency of color is almost impossible, and we're one of the few jade dealers that can offer this to the market. We are one of the primary dealers in this new Imperial Jade, and I want you to get this information out to the market because this is going to disappear.
That you are the first people to view that type of film. I haven't been able to sleep since I recorded that type of film. And they talked about the quality coming out of Guatemala. They talked about this new imperial standard. It not only comes close to Guatemala, or to Burma, sorry, but to Mexico. And I just saw a fantastic message from Dave, and I think this talks to the community. You know, like there used to be this kind of level of knowledge that said you need to be in the industry for 20 years to understand this. I think the journey that we've been on has been phenomenal. And it sums up by you this when you said, you know what, then Guatemala does look brighter. It does look more impressive. Now, I don't want anyone to get too excited. You heard there how narcissists the Chinese market's gone crazy for it. They are importing 8 tons of this material a week out of Guatemala. Now, the appetite is going through the roof. Let's not forget, in 2020, they lost the only Imperial Jadeite location on Earth, which is in Myanmar. They haven't been able to get them to it. Drove the price up stratospheric. We are in the middle of a jade renaissance. Of course, it's always the supreme value in the Far East, but in the West, we are talking about different things altogether. For jewelry houses like Asprey, jewelry houses like Cardinals, Tiffany, Boucheron, to be investing in Imperial Jadeite, it quite literally tells you everything. And the big auction houses, Sotheby's, Christmas, ornaments, to be absolutely putting together Jadeite-only auctions in Hong Kong, tells you where we're at. And I got this information. They told me, hey, they found this material in Guatemala, and it's better than anything we've seen since the 1700s out of Burma. And look, you saw it yourself, but I'm going to show you this incredible article I found, which was originally in Mandarin, but we've put it into English for you. And it literally shows 2 pricing applications over $20,000, $30,000 pieces of jadeite. On the left is your Guatemala. Now, don't think this material is easy to find. It's absolutely not. Some of the Chinese jade dealers have invested billions in the ground in Guatemala. They are mining this material, they're finding it. And they showcase it next to Burma. Now, you'll see this. But just remember, this article was written to the Chinese market. The Chinese now understand that the Guatemala, let's be honest, is better. It's better. It's brighter, it's greener, it's more intense, it's more vivid, and it is right now. And this is why I didn't want to get to this information. This is why this showcase event is unbelievable. It's the reason why I bought back my last of Scott Brothers. This is the reason I bought back my last of Scott Lease Harvey. I think I've got 1 pair of earrings available back to it. They will come with a Hong Kong stir. And I've also got this incredible Pea Pod painting. I'm giving you everything I have. And I'm going to go out on a limit to I don't know if I'll ever get this year. That's the God that I should. I'm going to go back to bringing the jade that I'm known to bringing you. And there's a moment in history right now, and I don't know how long it will last, where this material is more affordable than Burmese, which is crazy to me. It's actually better. And the market understands that it is better. Now, I've been really transparent with you guys about my conversations that I've been having with some of my friends in Guatemala. This has been going on since last year, and it's moved on and ramped up into this year. I probably have, I would say, I'd like to say, I probably have the best network in Guatemala that money can buy. And every piece of Imperial Jadeite that I've got from today is the Guatemalan material. And I'm going to lay it out. I've put this next to Burmese Imperial Jadeite. Remember, I was viewing a collection of Imperial Jadeite last Tuesday that was Burmese. And I have my Guatemalan. And I'm going to say, because I was the only one that was there, and if you guys get this material, you want to take your trip down to Belgrade, you want to go in there. If you keep open mind, you tell me which jadeite is better. Because I've literally sent these pieces. I wasn't content with just sending it to the jade bank that I work with. I sent these to the Hong Kong Gemlab. And the head gemologist of the Hong Kong Gemlab wrote a letter to me and shared it with you. But they told me this material is the finest Imperial Jadeite they've ever witnessed. And we have it. And I got it at a time when this material was more available, was more abundant, more affordable. That's not the case anymore. Now, you may know my friend Andy Lucas. He was an incredible gemologist at the GIA. for a long time. Very senior geologist. Well, he switched allegiances, as you can see here, to the Gem Guild in Shenzhen, the Guild Jadeite. He's their senior vice president. He's their providing most senior geologist. And I think he had a massive move to go from California, the American national, to move himself and his family to the Far East without knowing the language. I said, what was it? Was it the job offer? I'm very friendly with Andy. I said, was it salary? He said, no, it's none of that. There's the opportunity to work with Jadeite. Now, this is the conversation we had very recently. It's not just a bit strange because this isn't WhatsApp, this is WeChat, the Chinese network. And he writes to me and says, hi buddy, I'm going to connect you with a Chinese lady named Dara. Now, her father is one of the most important Chinese Jadeite dealers who lives in Guatemala and he finds direct from the mines. Now, this is incredible. So, I once again started playing with Dara, and I'm going to share my conversation with Dara with you. I'm going to share with you some information right now. They've just found lavender jade in Guatemala. That's the video they sent me. But she talked about how, the internet got cut off. We were having this conversation on Zoom. This is Dara at the mine. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to introduce you to Dara. Now, remember, this Chinese family has been invested in Imperial Jadeite. So my father's been in the industry for 50 years. The family themselves, she can track it back about 400 years. They've been dealing with Imperial Jadeite. Now, when the mines ran dry, they started throughout Guatemala. They bought stakes in several mines, and he has become the most important, the most instrumental Imperial Jadeite dealer probably in the world today. Now, the crazy thing is, when myself and Dara started chatting, and she talked about the father's operation, I realized that I'm already dealing with this one. So, this collection is from Dara's incredible father, and our bond has only got stronger. But even with that home, it's almost impossible to get this jade out right now. What I'd like to do, for the first time ever, it's the first time she's ever spoken to a Western publication, and you guys can hear it firsthand. I'm going to introduce you to this lady, tell you about their operation, and introduce you to the finest Imperial Jadeite the world will ever see.
David, it's really nice to connect with you. My father is the premier importer of all of the jade out of Guatemala. We've been working with this material for about 3 years, and we import the blue and now the Imperial Dream into the Asian market. As a background, my family have been involved in Imperial Jade for generations. My father about 50 years. But now we have found this material coming out of Guatemala, we have invested heavily in the mining sites. Over the last 18 months, we have found a seam of top, full green jadeite, something that just wasn't possible from Guatemala for around 40 or 50 years since it was first discovered. Most of the material that we're finding, I'd say about 90%, is the blue material. Top icy blue jadeite. Then we have the full green material, an extraordinarily rare quality of Imperial Jadeite that only makes up about 2% of the production out of Guatemala currently. If we were to price this material compared to Burma, the full green, we offer about 40% cheaper than the Asian market. However, when it comes to the ultra-rare Imperial, this material is valued exactly the same as the material from Burma, and that's simply because the quality is so good. On the whole, generally, the Guatemalan Imperial grain, although it is many times rarer, it is very much brighter than the old mine Burmese Imperial green jadeite. We're currently exporting about 4 or 5 tons of wheat out of Guatemala, and it's great to connect with you so we can start to bring this material to the Western market.
So for the full green material, 90% of the material is blue. For the full green, they offer like a 40% discount against what the Burmese would have been. For the Imperial, they offer it exactly the same price. Now, I know I like to talk, you guys know that I like to talk. There's a lot of people watching right now. A lot of you have already checked out. I hope you're using your discount code, which you get to £100 off. I am going to tell you right now, this is going to disappear. This is going to be gone. And I'm going to go even further. I'm going to show you this incredible Pea Pod from Bonus, right? You can see it, it's stunning, it's incredible, it's sold. Forget the TJS for It sold for 40,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is just over £4,000 sterling last February. It's incredible. Obviously, as you can imagine, with such an authority like Bonhams, they only accept pieces that have come from an accredited lab that are certified. And I'll show you their certification. So there it is, Hong Kong Jade Lab, the most respected gem lab in the world. And the results, IP, feng shui, jadeite, incredible colour. This is imperial grade. Now I'm going to address every single one of your children. I don't want to be pushy. It's not my goal. I want to share this information with you. I want to have this conversation. I want to have this chat. And it's like what we're doing right now is never been done before. And not only should you get involved, I'm going to say this. And it might sound insane, because I know this is considered money to anybody, believe you me. If you can more to be honest, your children's children, your friends. I'm going to show you that certificate one more time. Because of the quality that I've been out of Guatemala, I had reservations, I saw it, and I genuinely thought this is too good to be true, right? This material that I'm viewing, surely there is something wrong with it, there's something different about this. I mean, I'm looking at this material here, right? And I know this shot is quite a long shot, I'll show you the close up in a minute, but this right here, I'm thinking now, there's got to be something going on. So I paid $4 to send this to the most senior gem lab in the world, the exact same gem lab, right? So if I'm saying something wrong, I'm going to get sued, I'm going to get in trouble, right? So I want to make sure if I'm comparing this to a piece of Bonhams, right, I better have all my ducks in a row. So I sent it to the same lab, I sent it to the same gemologist. There's my certificate. And I'm going to go head to head, I'm going to go toe to toe with the most important auction house in the world. And this is factual. This is the deal. Right? From the Hong Kong gem lab. This is the real deal. This cost me more than the actual piece is costing me tonight. Now, every single one of you is going to get a certificate from the Jade Lab, not the Hong Kong Jade Lab. Each of these is being certified with a genuine Jade laboratory that I did send one of these pieces to the Hong Kong Jade Lab. And this is the result. On the left is the Bonhams piece, bright green. On the right is the piece you're getting tonight, intense green. On the left is the Bonhams piece, it's translucent. On the right, yours is translucent. On the left, under magnification, the Bonhams piece, they couldn't tell what the structure of the jade was like. On ours, second hand. And when we translate that feeling, it's hot water, it's purity. Not only are we offering the finest intense green colour, we're offering the finest atomic purity. This is unheard of. When you've got authority, like Sanchu, like Nalta for Pillar and Stone, like Dara, who has been working with Imperial Jade for generations, saying this material is brighter and better than Dharma, you better believe it. There's the Hong Kong Jade One, which is certified the finest, most impeccable pieces of jade in the world, including the marble one. So this is intense green. It's one of the first classifications of intense green. This is fine green. And this piece versus this Bonhams is also natural, type A, feng shui, jadeite. This is as good as it gets. Now I know what you're thinking, I know you spent a lot of money, you called it the same lab, you wanted to see the results, you probably cherry picked. Well, let me show you something. In this sorry to go out of shot. In here is every single one of the people that this is now. Every single one of the people that is in here. Card perfection, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Take a look at every single one of these. I couldn't cherry pick if I tried. This is as good as it gets. This is the finest jadeite I've ever seen. And I've seen jadeite at $5 million. I've seen jadeite at $300,000. I'm also seeing an opportunity, exclusive opportunity at a masterpiece right now. Now, earlier on, I took this piece out. Now, I can show it in terms of, I can show you all those sexy recordings, of course I've done that. I want to show it in person. So, I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to share it with you right now. Take a look at this. This is the material you are acquiring. This is the material that you're getting. I'm urging you to use your discount code. Get £100 off. Absolutely. I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. This is not apple green. This is not celadon green. This is not mint green. What you're viewing tonight is natural type A, imperial green, intense green jadeite. This is as good as it ever gets. This is better than a piece that sold for $40,000 last February in Bonhams. Backed up by the exact same lab, the exact same people who both of these, and they concluded that yours was finer. I've took the unprecedented approach, the unprecedented, unlikely decision to set this up. Probably shouldn't have done. They probably failed now. Instead of diamonds, I've given natural Brazilian mound by a topaz. But what I have offered you is a huge carrot rate legacy opportunity. I would urge anyone, especially though I can see few of you not buying right now. I've only got a couple of dozen of these. Well done, by the way, to Deborah, to Jenny, to Linda, to Justine, to Raymond, to Sheila. Congratulations to all of you that check them out, and particularly those of you that are multi-buying. What an iconic, game-changing, legacy-defining decision that you are making alongside me tonight. I've applied this. I've only got 24 of them, by the way. That's all we have. I wish I could say, I've got 200, I've got 100 of these, I've done. I've got 24 iconic opportunities, which is the reason, by the way, I said, you know what, let me get the music that I've got. All this intense green Imperial Jadeite. You're probably watching this now, probably people watching this thinking I'm a madman. And what the hell are you doing? I don't know. I'm saying to you, if you want the good up, it's available. If you want to take one of these legacy people, finally grade that is being sold for tens of thousands of dollars in the Bonhams auction house, then go for it. I can't be better than this. You want certification, it's there. You want it to be natural, it's there. You want Imperial green, it's better. This is as good as it gets. But the only problem with this material is that it's limited. And I don't have enough of these. I will never have enough of these. And I want to give you a stark realization. I want to give, if I may, I want to give you a reality check. When we spoke with Narca, who, as I said, Narca and Roland, the Pillar and Sun, they're the people with the $2.35 million suite of jade. These are the people that know jade is getting known out. There is an article just about to be issued in Gems and Gemology, a 2025 feature where they are saying, hey guys, hey GIA, there's a mine in Guatemala that's redefining the standard of Imperial Jadeite. But what scared me the most when I was speaking about it, I thought, hey, this is ushering in a new dawn. This is going to be an incredible, equalizing playing field. Give us the opportunity to get this material. When I spoke to it, the way this was trending, by the end of this year, it's not only going to be more, it's not even going to be the same price as Imperial Jadeite from Myanmar. It's going to be far more expensive because the market now knows this material is the best I've ever seen. It is the ultimate. And remember, they're importing 8 tons a week. They think they'll be mined out within 2 years, within 18 months. Price is only going to skyrocket. I'm giving you the opportunity as I get it. I'm giving them away in what we can sell these for. Now, I want to introduce you back to Narca, if I can. I want to show you Narca. I've got a clip of film that I recorded with her just not too long ago, a few days ago. It's a groundbreaking. I just want you to pay attention because, we listen to it first and go, wow, just pay attention to what she says. She's not sorry. Take a listen to this.
As you know, myself and Roland have worked with Imperial Jade for 25 years. Roland even longer. This new Imperial grade out of Guatemala is a game changer. It's actually brighter than Bernese, and the Chinese market's response has been insane. Last year, when they found it, it was available for a fraction of the price of the old mine Bernese. Now it's actually only about 20% cheaper, and the way that it's trending by the year end, I think it will become more expensive. This will become the new standard. Burma simply just doesn't come close to this new quality from Guatemala. The problem is it's extraordinarily rare. We are heavily investing in as much of this material as we can whilst we can get it. No jade is coming from Myanmar. It's not coming out of Burma. The catching hills are depleted, and obviously there's civil unrest, so the price of jade is down stratospheric. We used to just have demand from the Chinese market, but now we're selling in Lebanon, Dubai, the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, America, Italy. Jade has become the most in-demand gemstone in the world. It's ramped up massively since January. They're importing around 8 tons of this material a week into China. Some gemologists and geologists are speculating that it could be depleted within around 18 months if they don't find another gem-bearing seam. Myself and Roland have just done a feature with Gems in Gemology magazine, but it's not out yet, so you're the first guy to hear this information. I'm going to give you some ideas to the pricing of this material currently in the Chinese market. These hulus that I have here, they're priced at around $5,500 to $7,000 per piece. If we want to go larger, it's extraordinarily difficult because the material doesn't come out in these huge boulders. Pieces like this are one-of-a-kind commissions, and they're easily priced over $10,000. But look at the quality, look at that bright green color. We have managed to do some calibrated small beads, and we're pricing these at about $1,500 per carat. Trying to get these with a consistency of color is almost impossible, and we're one of the few jade dealers that can offer this to the market. We are one of the primary dealers in this new Imperial Jade, and I want you to get this information out to the market because this is going to disappear.
Okay, look guys, I'm literally getting messages, and you guys are probably tuned in and reading the chat of my friends in the industry that are watching this showcase. Friends from China, I don't know what time is there, but I'm literally saying if there is any of these remaining, they'd be happy to set them in completely download with guidance. Look, I'm giving you the opportunity. I mean, I'll leave this slide maybe for another 2 minutes, but let's just remember what the industry offers you at wholesale. You saw them, the small pieces in the palm of the hand, this is much larger than that. From this location were $5,500 to $7,000. Half the stock is gone. Just so you know, guys, I'm reserving 5 of these tonight, so for some of the people that have messaged me that can't watch tonight, so take those out of circulation if we can. So we're removing another, I don't know however many that is percentage-wise, but there is maybe a dozen opportunities remaining on the people. I knew that this response would be seismic. I didn't expect this level of money buying, may I say. Congratulations to every single one of you. These are some strong campaigns. They aren't just Imperial Green, they are better than Imperial Green. And my phone's buzzing in my pocket right now. There are a lot of people that want to get involved in that, but unfortunately can't join us live in the show, and some of them I know are tuned in. So hello Andy, hey Dara, hey Nata, hey Roland, hey every single one of you. But again, let me show you what wholesale these pieces command. You'll probably understand why this show is so crazy. You'll probably understand why so many of our collectors are multi-buying, putting these in heirloom collections. Those pieces there are $5,500 each. And let's not forget, when I took this out earlier, just to give you an idea of the size, the intensity of color, the reason these are graded intense green, take a look at the impressive color that you are getting. This is the piece that will be coming home to you. Well done to Richard, well done to Lucy. Congratulations to Sarah. Caroline, I understand that you're multi-buying. We're giving you the discount that will only be live for this evening. There are, oh my God, right, I've just been told, we've got 35 of you with the mini baskets. I only had 25 to begin with. That's it. So, I just want to make sure that we have put 5 of these aside. And whatever we have left, maybe there's a handful now. A moment ago, there may have been a dozen. There's not that anymore. Congratulations to every single one of you getting involved. This is the whole lineup, the whole collection. Like I said, there was only a couple of dozen of these to begin the show with. Every single one of those that you're looking at is Type A, certified by the Hong Kong Jade Lab. They are Imperial intense green. They are huge carat weights, and they are hand carved. The Pea Pod, in terms of representation, it represents family. It represents fertility. And when we're talking about family, I think I understand why a lot of us are acquiring these tonight. This is, in the Far East, these are considered, the family treasure. These are the pieces that people don't ever part with. And here we are. Look at the ground we've broken in the Western world. At first, we did not talk about jade. At first, we could never, ever even think about getting involved in Imperial Jade. And here we are, redefining what Imperial Jade is all about. I want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to every single one of you. I've got a collector that says, can this be sent to the United States? I'll tell you right now, I'll send this anywhere. I will make sure, wherever you're tuned in, from my two collectors from Australia in the chat, I know there's collectors from the Far East that are tuned in, which is amazing with the time difference. And of course, those of you in North America or wherever you may be, I don't care if you're in South America, if you want to own Imperial Green Type A Legacy Jade, I'll make sure it gets to you. So this showcase, it is available tonight. You can see the color, you can see the translucency, you can see the intensity. These are all certified, Type A natural, as good as it's ever going to get. And we offer the internet for a fraction of not just their retail price, but their wholesale price. This is unbelievable. Now, the best way to do this, I would argue, is Klarna. I've partnered with the Klarna to give you split payments interest-free. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that because I know how important this show is tonight and I know how few of these are remaining. This is how you use this split payment.
Experience hassle-free shopping with Klarna, your trusted partner for seamless transactions. We offer 2 interest-free options. Pay in 3 allows you to spread the cost of your purchase into 3 equal interest-free installments. With Pay in 30 days, you have up to 30 days to pay for your goods after they are shipped, with no interest. Klarna partners with over 15,000 retailers in the UK and 250,000 worldwide, including Apple, Dyson, Joe Malone, Harrods, Nike, and many more. Easily manage your purchases and budget with the Klarna app. Simplify your shopping journey and enjoy convenience at your fingertips with Klarna.
We proudly partner with Judge.me, a third-party platform that powers reviews for online businesses globally. We verify reviews using real order data. We only mark reviews as verified if they're submitted by customers with real orders. We use trust scores to guide your buying decision. The stores marked as fully authentic have published only verified reviews. We use medals to recognize stores and products with high trust scores. By ranking products and stores by transparency and authenticity, you know which ones to trust. We have awarded David Harry Jules Platinum Transparency for publishing 99% of verified reviews. Partnering with Judge.me reassures customers that reviews are 100% genuine from real collectors.
Okay, congratulations to everyone who is using Klarna, and please, drop us a review when you get these on. I can guarantee you're going to look better than the way I'm showcasing it now because it's filmed on mobile phones. But when you see these with your own eyes, you see the quality, I think you're going to be totally surprised. In fact, I think you're going to be blown away now. I'm going to give you, we've got a handful, I believe, of chances remaining. Once these are gone, I want to put out there how this works. The Alliance will give you these incredible deals, we give you discounts, which we're doing tonight, we give you these incredible opportunities, but once the show ends, as many of you will be aware, the price will go back up. And it's not even in line with the market. If we were putting these in line with the market, we'd be talking thousands of dollars. We will be doubling the price up after this live event this evening. We want to give you a really big tune in to these incredible live shows. We want to give you these opportunities. Okay, 3 chances remaining is all we have on the Pea Pod, the iconic Imperial Pea Pod. After this last 2 now, there's 2 chances remaining, so although we said about multi-buying, I understand that. If you want to get the Pea Pod, the Imperial Intense Green, Hong Kong certified, every single one of these comes with a different authenticity. Every single one of them comes with a unique packaging. We back everything. I don't make this specific. It's sent to a Jade Lab. They're all Imperial Green. They're all Type A. They're all free square. But we are looking at about 2 or 3 opportunities remaining. After this live show, I just want you guys to know when we wrap this up and we say our goodbyes, the price of everything's great. It does go back up to double the price. And look, you guys know. Go and have a look into the market. Please do research. A lot of you are very educated. A lot of you actually very tuned tonight are in the industry. We know that even that is ridiculous. It's better than wholesale when it comes to Imperial Jadeite. So we want to give you a reason to get the community together. This is why we do these discounted shows. When we do them, which isn't very often, but when we do, we want to bring the whole crew out. We want to bring the whole community together. Have these conversations and give you these discounts. But after this showcase, after this moment, the price will go back up. I don't want anyone to be surprised by that. That is just the format of this incredible show. I hope you're checking it out. I hope you're getting involved. We've got everything we've got into this showcase tonight because of the breaking news, because of what's happening in the market, and the response has been seismic. You've heard the news. Every single one of these, by the way, not one stands out. Not one is a dull apple green. These are all Imperial, glowing, translucent, transparent, fine green Imperial Jadeite. Kelly says the price is amazing for this purchase. Thank you so much. Got a message as well from PC that says, Dave, is Belief making the same Jadeite Pea Pod? Absolutely. We're talking about Imperial Jadeite. That is what the finest here and David Harry Jules. We want to bring you Imperial Green Jadeite. I also bring you other opportunities on Jadeite in my day job, which is incredible, but if you want Imperial, it is boutique experience, it is very limited, and to be able to do these prices as well, let's be honest, they're not going to continue in this vein moving forward. We cannot make this happen moving forward. These are introductory price points to build up the community, to build up this incredible rapport with our clients, our community around the world. So congratulations to every single one of you that is, of course, getting involved this evening. The Pea Pod will be ending very, very soon. Not because I want to, but because we're about to run out of stock. I do have the link for you. I do have the incredible butter that we are going to make available. This is an unbelievable opportunity. I'm going to give you a chance right now. I'm going to give the link now. We're bringing it for everybody. Okay, this is Taipei Intense Green Imperial Green Jadeite. It is the least carved emblem, which is a slightly larger carat now, and we're doing an incredible deal for you this evening. Again, you can see we've discounted the price because we're online, because we're bringing this opportunity. If you wanted to collect each of the iconic motifs, whether it be the Buddha, whether it be the leaf, whether it be the Pea Pod, this is the opportunity. I will also be, I just want to let you know, and I take no pleasure in this, many of our collectors have acquired the Jadeite leaf at the correct price at $6.99. This is an anomaly. When we do the live shows, the reason a lot of you make time to tune in, whether it's 3 in the morning where you are, whether you're staying in the Caribbean, as I know some of you are, or whether you're joining us from down under, a lot of you wake up early or stay up late to tune into these shows, because you know the deals on reality. These aren't the real kind of prices that we should be offering. This is the Jadeite leaf. Each one of these should be valued on its own individual merit. Each one of these is valued on its carat weight and the detail of the carving as such. But we're not doing that. We're giving you a chance to say, which one do you want? Which of these Imperial Jadeite do you want to own? And we're going to look after you. We're going to give you an opportunity to acquire it at these ridiculous prices. And the reality is, every single one of them comes with the lab store, an independent lab store in Asia. Every single one of them has been sent to the Hong Kong Jade Lab. So we know we're talking Imperial Jadeite. Every single one of them is Taipei Stage Way. And I encourage any single one, wherever you are, New York, Australia, New South Wales, please don't get them valued. Go and get them insured, because I don't want you insuring these for £700 or £800 because they're irreplaceable at that price. Try and find me anywhere in the world, anywhere you can, Imperial Jadeite under $10,000. It is impossible. It cannot be done. Even the piece that I shared with you earlier, which was the ruling carving, this one here, the Guatemalan piece there sold for $14,000. I showed you an equivalent Jadeite Pea Pod earlier on that sold at Barnes for $40,000. So yeah, same material guys. I know we're not doing 18 karat gold. I know we're not offering diamonds, but the value is entirely in this incredible gem, the world's most expensive, most valuable gemstone, the world's rarest gemstone, the most elusive. And we're hearing from the mind saying, hey guys, we think there's going to be 18 months left of mining. That can terrify us. And as someone who has invested as heavily as I can in this material to make it affordable, I can raise my prices. But you know that we don't work like that, which is the reason we've got so many of you tuning in and choosing to join us this evening in getting your iconic legacy opportunities. This leaf carving is sensational. We have actually got some 5-star reviews on the leaf, which I'm going to find for you right now. And read through some of them because I think it is important, to know what we're doing right now. On the leaf carving, we have many 5-star reviews, and we write the first one from Jan Rose, who says, I love them, they're exquisite. I've had many compliments from wearing the leaf premium, and the leaf rulings I highly recommend a David Harry piece. Thank you. I've got Kim Newton who says, great looking jade, colors and using very beautiful piece of Imperial Jade. Remember, some of the collectors that are writing the reviews paid the high price of £700. Not everyone tuned in to these live broadcasts. Another message from Carrie Lorenz who says, it's a verified review. It is a smaller piece, but the carving is out of this world, and the translucency of the jade is second to none. I was glad to be able to buy one when the show was on. If you have the money available, do purchase. It's very impressive, and it's certainly an heirloom. Angela Murray writes, absolutely stunning. So delighted with both of my pieces of Imperial Jadeite and David Harry jewels. These are my first ever purchases, so I'm now a definite customer. I'm really about to purchase more of David's 20 pieces. Suzanne Fraser also wrote, as with all the jade you get for us, this piece is stunningly beautiful. The colour, the texture, the translucency is simply divine. I love it. Thank you. And there's another review that I want to share with you that Actually, I had a picture attached to it. It says, I received this beautiful piece this morning. I just had to praise it up here. This is amazing. With a beautiful shine, giving the jadeite a smooth, silky texture. And the color is so deep and the saturation is top. It's just an amazing, beautiful piece of Imperial Jade. Surrounded by sparkling zircons. I love it. Considering the cost and what it's worth, I'll never regret buying this treasure, which comes in a beautiful leather box package, plus the important Chinese jade lab code of authenticity. Thank you, Dave. You are more than welcome, and thank you so much for taking the time to leave these reviews. The collectors just like you, and can absolutely get involved and know that they can buy with confidence. You know, you get the no trouble money back guarantee, you get these opportunities, and this is one of the most important moments of my career. Got some messages rising in the screen here. Debbie says, I never thought that I'd own Imperial Jade, and now I'm 46. That honestly references me well up. The fact that we've managed to bring Imperial Jadeite to real people. They are aware the butter frequently and always get comments. Please come and see the butter downstairs. I'll bring you in a minute. Keith says, David, I have a dilemma. Without seeing them in the flesh, I'm not sure if I like to keep on or release as I best. Look, for everyone tuned in, I'm trying to give you the best representation of what they look like. I'm doing my utmost to bring you an authentic view of the Imperial Jade that we've got. And the reality is, each of them is the same standard. So don't think about which one is going to look the best. Think about which one means the most to you. And hopefully that will help you make your decision. I know it's a dilemma. Congratulations to everyone getting by the way, this is probably the most limited piece we have available. So just want to let you know if you can get involved, this is conversation. Now, this is the scary bit. I can't quite believe I do this myself. But I've got one pair of Imperial Jadeite earrings available. This is them live. This is the exact pair you get in master perfection, carved perfection. It's the only pair of Imperial Jadeite earrings that I have. And I'm going to throw in something crazy with this pair of earrings. Something phenomenal. I'm actually going to throw in tonight the Hong Kong Jade Lab certificate. Now, for those of you that know, these are expensive. They mean a hell of a lot. Now, everything comes with the Jade Lab certificate, but this from the most prestigious Jade Lab. And many of these actually cost a hell of a lot of money, but I want to be able to get these pieces to you with confidence. It talks about, again, how it's fine grained. So better than the bottom piece, twice over. It again talks about them being intense green. Not just bright green, not just emerald green, but intense green. And I'm going to offer this match pair of exquisite Imperial Jadeite earrings tonight and that ridiculous deal. Obviously, you have your discount code as well, so obviously they'll take £100 off your order. But I'm telling you now, it's the only pair of Imperial Jadeite earrings that I have available. The only pair I have. That's the best that I can possibly do. And I've already made the decision that I will never be bringing earrings back. They were extraordinarily limited anyway. That is the final pair, which is the reason that you will get the actual Hong Kong lab certificate for these exact pieces, which tells you it's material, tells you it's intense green, it tells you it's natural place weight, okay, this is iconic, this is legendary, this is your moment. So the Hong Kong certificate only comes with the final pair of earrings, and there is only one pair tonight. And for anyone that is tuned in, these are extraordinarily limited opportunities. Make sure you're checking those out if that's the one you want, and congratulations. You absolutely must genuinely don't get those valued. Like, one piece of the ring jade is one thing, a match pair, two carvings, in your precious level, with the Hong Kong lab certificate is iconic. And I don't know anyone else who's offering Imperial Jadeite earrings. They are the final pair. And even, we talk about matching pearls, which can be fun. We talk about matching diamonds, which can be mass-produced. Nothing from a match to Imperial Jadeite. I think I had a moment of insanity when I commissioned them. It is the final pair, and for the one lucky collector that is going to acquire these tonight, you will be getting the Hong Kong Jade Lab certificate. So congratulations. I've got a collector who seriously says, I have the earrings already and I've just purchased these incredible series. Congratulations, well done to everyone. If that is the case, then we're sold out. You're boasting these guys, I get it. Congratulations. There is the one pair of rings available. What an incredible live review from a collector who has these pair of rings. We want to talk about the translucency, we want to talk about the water of this material, well, it's clear for every single one of you to see. You know what? We dropped the price by £100, so with your discount, you can get another £100 off. You know what? It's the final pair. Let's go nuts. Let's do something wild. We've just taken £100 clear off this price. Look, we've got a lot of you tuned in, a lot of excitement, a lot of you trying to involve. Stones around the leaf are sparkling zircons, they're beautiful, a good safety has the leaf. Congratulations to you. As I said, we are in a live show, we are doing crazy deals tonight, we will be doing crazy deals on the incredible sculptures as well. Look, we talked about the Hong Kong Jade Lab certificate. I was in Hong Kong not too long ago, in fact last March, and I want to talk about how not just valuable these certificates are, but how crucial they are. Take a listen to this.
So we're here in the laboratory hall. To my right, you're going to see the SSE, Gem Lab. Further on down, we've got Googling. I've just been to the GIA. All of them are doing a huge push on Jada. Obviously, we are in Hong Kong, but one of the most ironic things is that when we're talking about Jadeite and about the certification process, you're going to pay anywhere up to and beyond $1,000 for a certificate when it comes to Jadeite, just to tell you that it's Type A. And that's why it's very important for me to have the relationships that I have with the labs here in the Far East, who understand Jadeite a lot better than many of the Western labs. And it means that we get to certify all of your Jadeite, and many of you are paying less for your Jadeite than you would pay for a certificate, because it is so important to have that Type A material, and that's one of the things that the labs here are pushing. If you can prove it's natural and you've got the real deal in terms of Jadeite, then you've got some of the most valuable gem material in the world.
You know what, you're fucking crazy. You get the Hong Kong Jade Lab certificate, if you've just heard how crazy it is. There's 5 people fighting out for this unexpected empire. Maybe it's something nuts now. I'm going to do something crazy that I've never done in my career. I encourage you to make an offer. If you want to use, yeah, we talk about this being a showroom. We talk about this being a conversation. We talk about having these opportunities to communicate. Let's do it like a high jewelry showroom, right? You guys can make your offer. And if they're above the cost, if we can do it, then I'm going to authorize the deal plan. I want to encourage people to view us here at the showroom. I want to encourage this dialogue. I often talk about this, community and how much it means to me. So I'm going to encourage you, any single one of you tuning in, if you want to pair, the only pair I've got in my inventory of Imperial Jadeite earrings that I'm going to ask you to make an offer. And if we find it agreeable, I'm going to reduce the price to that. And I encourage you first off to check them out. There is only one pair. There is no smoke and mirrors. We only ever commission 5 pairs of these earrings, which is a bit of how rare this is. I wanted to do something special. If I make an offer, I would do something sensational for you. Congratulations. So, when it comes to the people, Burmese or Guatemalan, so the people in fact Guatemala, and I want to talk about that, the new incredible destinations of Imperial Jadeite that we don't believe there is gold mining yet. And even the Hong Kong Jade Lab wrote to me and said, we've never seen they're very rarely seen or encountered intense green Jadeite. And I showed you the people that was in bottom, that was bright green. Yours is intense green here. Theirs was under magnification, they couldn't tell the structure. Well, I'm telling you right now, ours is fine green, so the purest water you can get. Had a message in from someone soon saying, I'm going to offer you 1,200. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do something crazy. We've accepted the offer. We've adjusted the price. As soon as I hope it's it checks out, someone can swoop in and make that acquisition and it'll be gone. So congratulations. They are being reduced. I believe they're sold out hopefully soon. So if it is Mrs. or anyone, you will get the Hong Kong certificate with those. Congratulations. You do give, you have Burmese and Imperial right now. But I want to talk to you about the Buddha. I'm picking it up. Now, this is the only piece of Imperial Jadeite that I have crafted that has the opening door mechanism on the reverse of this piece, which is something that we often see when it comes to fine pieces of Imperial Jadeite. People like to keep keepsakes in the back of these. So we've manufactured this in very unique ways. You get that glowing, incredible Imperial green color, but the back of it does open up. And again, when we talk about Imperial green Jadeite Buddhas, anywhere else, You can see the kind of prices that people are prepared to put on cases like this. This is Imperial Green Jadeite. Yours is Imperial Certified Green Jadeite butter. Theirs is with diamonds, okay? That price is in British pounds, not in Hong Kong dollars. £41,000. Tell me what we're doing tonight isn't insane. Tell me what we are making happen tonight isn't groundbreaking, isn't revolutionary. I'm literally telling you, I'm urging you, I'm requesting that you don't get these teaching values. People will not believe that these are in stone. People won't believe. So don't tell them what you paid for them. That's the only advice I'll give to you. This is extraordinarily limited. I believe there's 10 budders remaining, and we are at an incredible deal right now. Giving you these live deals, these opportunities. This is bright, glowing, sensational Imperial Green Jadeite. Look at the carving, look at the artistry, look at the water of this material. And above all else, let's appreciate the mechanism of that opening back of this, which is essentially makes it an Imperial Jadeite Buddha healthier. So congratulations to every single one of you who's getting this. We are authorizing trade videos now. There are many collectors that have paid the $7.99 for this. I want to show you up close again. Congratulations. And look, for any single one of you who's tuned in, and there's lots of you tuned in to our previous showcases, I want to let you know, if you send in your valuations, we will, of course, pay for them. If we use them on the show, which we'd love to do, if we send the evaluation, we find it, that we want to use it, we'll pay for the evaluation, we'll cover the cost of that. So make sure you go and get those valuations. Have a day out in London. Go somewhere special. Now, I did say there was a competition that we were running. So anyone on the mailing list, so that winner, we've just drawn it live, I said we'd do that. It is Anna Smelling. Right? So Anna Smelling, you have acquired, you've won the Buddha. You've managed to get this into your collection. We will be mailing that out to you with your accredited Jade Lab certificate. So just one of So congratulations, we'll be sending that out. Just wanted to make sure we've got your address on file. You are a member of our email mailing list. You're a member of our text mailing list, I believe, Anna. So just we're checking there to make sure we've got your address. We are going to be mailing that out to you, so congratulations. And look, every time I do the showroom, I'm going to be running a competition for mailing list members. So if you're not a member of our mailing list, get involved. It might appear like a lottery, but I can guarantee you the odds are stacked in your favour there. Far greater than the National Lottery, and what you've just got is Imperial Jadeite. Congratulations. Now, again, we are in a single figure stock on the Imperial Jadeite. But look at this incredible community. Jan, first one to say, congratulations to Anna. Look, this community is of fellow jewelry aficionados, jewelry collectors, I guess. Certainly connoisseurs, people that are building heirloom collections, and we're all thrilled for Anna that's managed to get that into your collection. Again, we are offering you an opportunity of a lifetime right now. Okay, when I heard this news from Perusa, when I heard this news from the news from Guatemala, I said, go into the vault and get every single one. Okay, I've got one left, like the earrings. I'm going to get every piece of Imperial Jadeite out. I'm going to bring it to our collectors because that's what it's all about. I don't want to stockpile this material. I would much rather have a huge, vibrant, incredible community. Just have this coming in actually. This is a Jadeite leaf. Now remember, I don't know if you know if it's going to attendance available, but we just have this sent in live and I want to share it with you. This is I would agree, it is an Imperial Jadeite leaf. This one is offered at a bonus with an estimate of €79,000 or dollars, I believe. So this was just messaged in live to our email. And look, if you want to send messages in, we'll share it with you if we will. Your leaf is Imperial. You're absolutely right. I think there might be 2 or 3 of the Jadeite leaves available. What I'd like to do right now, if I may, is I keep talking about pillar and stone. I keep talking about the incredible team who are authorities. These are my friends, Martha and Roland, on Pillar and Stone. And we've just completed a feature for the 2025 edition of the quarterly Gems and Gemology. It's not even out yet, but if you want to know what they have to say, let me share it with every single one of you.
As you know, myself and Roland have worked with Imperial Jade for 25 years. Roland even longer. This new Imperial grade out of Guatemala is a game changer. It's actually brighter than Burmese, and the Chinese market's response has been insane. Last year, when they found it, it was available for a fraction of the price of the old mine Burmese. Now it's actually only about 20% cheaper, and the way that it's trending by the year end, I think it will become more expensive. This will become the new standard. Burma simply just doesn't come close to this new quality from Guatemala. The problem is it's extraordinarily rare. We are heavily investing in as much of this material as we can whilst we can get it. No jade is coming from Myanmar. It's not coming out of Burma. The catching hills are depleted, and obviously there's civil unrest, so the price of jade is down stratospheric. We used to just have demand from the Chinese market, but now we're selling in Lebanon, Dubai, the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, America, Italy. Jade has become the most in-demand gemstone in the world. It's ramped up massively since January. They're importing around 8 tons of this material a week into China. Some gemologists and geologists are speculating that it could be depleted within around 18 months if they don't find another gem-bearing seam. Myself and Roland have just done a feature with Gems in Gemology magazine, but it's not out yet, so you're the first guy to hear this information. I'm going to give you some ideas to the pricing of this material currently in the Chinese market. These hulus that I have here, they're priced at around $5,500 to $7,000 per piece. If we want to go larger, it's extraordinarily difficult because the material doesn't come out in these huge boulders. Pieces like this are one-of-a-kind commissions, and they're easily priced over $10,000. But look at the quality, look at that bright green color. We have managed to do some calibrated small beads, and we're pricing these at about $1,500 per carat. Trying to get these with a consistency of color is almost impossible, and we're one of the few jade dealers that can offer this to the market. We are one of the primary dealers in this new Imperial Jade, and I want you to get this information out to the market because this is going to disappear.
Welcome back. I said it was going to be a very different, unique, crazy kind of show. We've brought you a selection of incredible Imperial Jade. I still can't believe that I'm sharing this dream of bringing you Imperial Jadeite. I had a delivery today of some incredible gallery sculptures, I guess we call them. Now, everything I'm about to bring you, just so we're all aware, is Burmese jadeite. This is all from Myanmar. This is all old mine. A lot of this material has been crafted. For instance, the guanyin that I'm about to bring to you, which is a tricolor master carving. It's had over 5,000 hours of carving time poured into it by master carver Song Yang. This is truly a masterpiece. Now, obviously, this is a shot that I took earlier on today just to illustrate the insane quality that we're bringing to you. But it's the translucency, the rich vibrancy of color. Remember, this is the Goddess of Mercy. This is a huge carat weight. And what I'd like to do is bring this piece live. It's obviously a one-of-a-kind. This is the translucency we're dealing with. This is the incredible, vibrant, rich red colors. You can see the yellow skin on the reverse of this. Part from a sensational jadeite boulder that probably came out many, many, many years ago. If you are interested in this piece, this legacy piece of impeccable Type A Burmese jadeite, and again, this doesn't come with like just a paper certificate. It does come with its own verified Jade Lab certificate that talks to the fact that this isn't like, I just want to show you just from the wide shot, but the skin on the reverse of this is a bright yellow. And it's literally listed as such. It's extraordinarily important. A lot of the times these colours will say brown. This is bright yellow. There is moments of rich, vibrant, almost imperial green at the tip of this, which is a carved rui symbol. There's the lotus in here as well. Many vibrant, incredible, decadent carvings, as you can clearly see. And this is, of course, a one-of-a-kind. And we are going to make it shoppable. We're going to put it along the bottom of the screen so you can add it to the cart. But just remember, there is fierce competition. Even without it being at the bottom of the screen, the dragon, which is in the foreground here in this shot, is already sold. Like, someone has already managed to get the incredible apple green jadeite dragon. I'll talk about that in a moment, but first and foremost, I'm offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I haven't even properly looked at the cost of these yet. I said, look, I've been away for so many months, I haven't done these shows, they only arrived very recently, I'm going to bring them to you. They are already priced ridiculously low. This is over 2,000 carats. Okay, it is a tri-color, kindly burning jadeite master carved sculpture. Comes with the wooden sculpted base as well, which is all done by hand. And you know what? I'm thinking I'll do something special tonight. I think I'll do something crazy. Yeah, I've decided. Who wants to make an offer? Like, we are, in a very unique setting, a very unique showcase, celebration, a wonderful community. If you would like to acquire, and I'll take it off the base to show you the kind of sheer size and colour available of this material. This is available right now. And I've never done this before, I've just started it tonight off the cuff. If you want to make an offer on this, if it works, we will allow this to leave. It is from the legend that is Master Song Yang, and it is an incredible legacy opportunity. Now, this is a gentleman that I was introduced to a few years ago, an incredible carver. In the same vein as kind of the likes of Wallace Chan, who is an incredible master carver himself. Just remember, to become an accredited master carver with access to jade of this caliber and this quality, it's a 20-year apprenticeship. Okay, to be able to craft something like this, you can't just pick it up, you can't play with it. The immense value of jade, I can't even believe I've got it in the studio. That piece like this is available. So this is a one-time occurrence night, a one-time event. If you would like to acquire this 2,500 carat masterpiece, if this is something you want in your collection, if this is something you want to be able to display or pass down through generations, guaranteeing that it's Type A, that it's 100% natural, that it's Burmese, and it's tri-color, this is available right now, and you guys can decide the kind of price that you want to put on it. I'm going to show you the translucency just on the wide shot here, just so you can see the vibrant, rich red colours. Now, it's just a wide shot, as you can clearly see, but you can see this incredible legacy-defining colour that we're witnessing, this rich translucency, especially here at her crown. This is the goddess of mercy, Guan Yin, and this is an opportunity for those of you who want to get involved tonight. If this is something that you want to make an offer on, I'm encouraging it tonight. I like having this conversation. I like having this group of collectors in one place. And I'm saying to you guys, if this is something that you want to see, if this is something you want to acquire, then this is currently available, and I'm encouraging you to make your offers. And if they work, we will of course accept them and give you these legacy opportunities. Now, there is another carving that I want to share with you, which is the incredible carving of the dragon and the phoenix. Another huge, multiple 1,000-carat carving. But this is pure aqua. Okay, we're talking about, again, tri-color, but this is floating flower jadeite, but with the purest water I've ever seen. I've only ever seen bangles carved in floating flower of this grade. There is the phoenix there, and the dragon as well. And you just wait on the royal symbol and the clouds, and the tapestry of carving, the flowers, the floral most requisite. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this quality. Look at this incredible opportunity. This piece, again, is available. I'm going to make it available at the bottom of the screen and give you the opportunity to be able to get this. We believe it may have already sold, but we're going to look into it. Again, what I'm going to do, because every single one of these comes with a certification, I'm going to share with you a clip of film just about how important that certification is. Take a listen to this.
So we're here in the laboratory hall. To my right, you're going to see the SSE, Gem Lab. Further on down, we've got Googling. I've just been to the GIA. All of them are doing a huge push on Jada. Obviously, we are in Hong Kong, but one of the most ironic things is that when we're talking about jadeite and about the certification process, you're going to pay anywhere up to and beyond $1,000 for a certificate when it comes to jadeite, just to tell you that it's Type A. And that's why it's very important for me to have the relationships that I have with the labs here in the Far East, who understand jadeite a lot better than many of the Western labs. And it means that we get to certify all of your jadeite, and many of you are paying less for your jadeite than you would pay for a certificate, because it is so important to have that Type A material, and that's one of the things that the labs here are pushing. If you can prove it's natural and you've got the real deal in terms of jadeite, then you've got some of the most valuable gem material in the world.
You're going to see the masterpieces tonight. This one, the only, other than the pictures that I have, I'm going to show you in a moment, which is a little bit smaller, this is the only piece that features intense plumes of lavender jade. It also has the incredible link carving as well. So the dragon and the phoenix, for some reason, we don't think it's pulled through into the showroom. So I will give you the details on it. It's a huge carat weight. It's 320 grams, so over 1,500 carats. I'll get the cost up in a minute. If you want to make an offer, I'm happy to speak off air about that piece. But for some reason, like I said, these have only arrived today, and I will, of course, I've shown you around it. I will, of course, speak with you off air about that. That was my, so we can get in touch about that. But this piece here, this is the fortuitous fish carving. This is incredible, strong plumes of lavender with intense greens as well. You can see the fish swimming around the wheel of fortune. You can see the opening petals of the lotus flower, and there is that link carving. Oh my God! You know what? This arrived today. I haven't even had time to properly appreciate it yet. I feel like I'm underselling it. I mean, what have I got it listed at? It's 1,600 carats. No way. Okay. I think I've actually made a mistake there. I'm just going to be completely honest. I will honour it in this show. Do not make an offer on this one. It is priced, is that right? $999. Yeah. Especially if you use a discount, that is far too low. It is 1,600 carats of pure, vivid lavender jadeite. As I said, today has been a huge rush. It's been an adrenaline rush more than anything. A lot of excitement. And this incredible masterpiece. I will genuinely let this piece go for the price on screen. I don't want this to be a negative experience to any of our collectors. I just want anyone to know I'm always doing my best to find you and secure you incredible opportunities. This piece, if anyone does get this for the price that I've listed there, I genuinely think there's a one missing off the beginning of that price. I'm just looking at it. I will honour it, but it is irreplaceable at the price. It is absolutely irreplaceable at that price. It is a Type A bicolour master sculpture. We've had a technical challenge on that, but if you want to drop an inbox to us, David Harry Jules at gmail.com, we will try and help you. So just to let you know, davidharryjules at gmail.com, or indeed fill out the contact form on our website. We will get back to you about the Dragon's Wings. I knew the sign-up there would be popular, but also you can see the kind of price that it should be. This is priced too low. Again, do you know what? I'm going to try something, guys. I'm going to show the translucency live on the wide shot with the lights on. Take a look at this. Look at the translucency of this incredible material. We're talking about rich plumes of lavender, iconic, incredible colours, and of course that vibrant link carving as well. All of this was carved from one singular piece, and I'll be honest, the price is wrong, but I am a man of my word, and I will honour it. It's my genuine, honest mistake. So if anyone wants, I don't even want to show it too long. If anyone wants it, it's available at $999. It's carved on both sides as well. It's an iconic piece. It's a legacy piece. And it is, of course, available for the one-time deal of, I can't believe it. I don't even want to say it. You can see what it's on the screen. Now, I believe a collector, David, congratulations. David got the dragon, which is apple green, for anyone who follows what's happened with apple green jadeite, especially visual translucent apple green jadeite like this. You see what the prices are going for elsewhere. We're going to make this available for, I believe you've already acquired it. I'm going to share it with some of the shops from some earlier today. This is in the hand thing, you see the sheer size of it. It is incredible. And we've done an incredible deal, very flexible, so it's beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl, for your time. You can see the translucent here. 22 is still over 18 in this piece as well. I talked about how really that color is, and I'm going to show that with you. Wow, look at that. Okay. Tell me, did someone acquire this, I believe? This dragon? Yeah, okay. The dragon has got, I believe it's deadly. It comes with the certification as well, as you can see, certified pure green. Congratulations. So that is, will be on its way to you tomorrow morning. And please, would you leave me a review, Debbie? Would you go get it done? You can certainly get it insured because we have done crazy deals this evening. Congratulations. I'm going to show you a post one more time because I know you've acquired it and I want to share that with you. So congratulations to you, Debbie. So bit of three that I'm going to share this with you. Like I said, I'm a man of my word. I said I'm willing to negotiate and talk with you guys, but I said no one making up on this because it's priced wrong. And I believe it's Claire that has managed to get the love and the Jadeite fortuitous fish, and I will on that. But it is a genuine mistake on my part. Do me a favour, please, Claire. Would you genuinely go and get this valued? And when the valuation comes back, I'll cover the cost of the valuation. The reason I'm telling you that is because you should never insure that for the price that I allowed it to leave for. It should be far higher. With the link carving, with the translucency, with the funky goldfish as well, which is a fortuitous symbol of goodness. There's two of them in the circular screens and around the circle bottom, and there's these water lilies and loads of flowers as well. I must say, it's a shame. It's the only lamb in the Jadeite I've got, other than the picture, which I, of course, will bring out in a moment's time. But congratulations to you. Can I show the royal crane? I want to show it in a moment. I want to give them because, congratulations. I've got something crazy to show you, something I'm very excited about. This is certified by the Jadeite Lab and Passport, so pure water. And it is the royal crane. Now, anyone who is maybe, learned a lot about the Chinese culture. In ancient dynasties, they always had a pair of cranes. They were tailored onto the role of the different dynasties, the Ming dynasty, the Han dynasty. I think it's one of these from knitting ropes as well, for a great friend of mine. They say stunning dragon of God, stunning painting. And you know that all too well, guys. I know you have the most successful collection of Jadeite sculptures, and I know you've traveled to Florida, so congratulations. These, however, can I show you the close? I only got to film this today, but there's a really simple result. You can see the vibrant, rich colours that are coming through. And you can see the feathers, the tail feathers. The blue cotton is a similar piece of Jadeite. There's the other one with its turn. Look at the incredible iconic colours. And the picture of yellow on them as well. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the aqua quality. Not just aqua, I'm describing this. We just certify that. So on the project, talk about this for you, but certified natural, type A, lavender Jadeite, and we're talking the best part of 1,000 carats, and we are at 995. Okay, look, we're going to honour these incredible deals. We're going to offer you these opportunities tonight. With the Imperial Jadeite Pea Pod, we're going to double the prices after the show. With the sculptures, I don't know if I'm going to list them. A couple of reasons found at the galleries. Anyway, but I am talking on this time because it's an exciting opportunity to see you here, see them, be a part of this impressive moment. These are, of course, one of a kind. This is what we have available from the collection, the studio of Master Carver Family. And this is the first time this collection is really debuted in the West. These are opportunities that won't be happening again, and I wish you the very best of luck. This is the royal crane, the pair of royal cranes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because I know the passports are pretty close. If I can show you our split learning terms, which is the car, our partner, and also the children. If anyone is going tonight to an independent platform where you can send in your reviews, I'm going to share with you how easy this is. I'm going to come back to the end of my split talk.
Experience hassle-free shopping with Klarna, your trusted partner for seamless transactions. We offer 2 interest-free options. Pay in 3 allows you to spread the cost of your purchase into 3 equal interest-free installments. With Pay in 30 days, you have up to 30 days to pay for your goods after they are shipped, with no interest. Klarna partners with over 15,000 retailers in the UK and 250,000 worldwide, including Apple, Dyson, Jo Malone, Harrods, Nike, and many more. Easily manage your purchases and budget with the Klarna app. Simplify your shopping journey and enjoy convenience at your fingertips with Klarna.
We proudly partner with Judge.me, a third-party platform that powers reviews for online businesses globally. We verify reviews using real order data. We only mark reviews as verified if they're submitted by customers with real orders. We use trust scores to guide your buying decision. The stores marked as fully authentic have published only verified reviews. We use medals to recognize stores and products with high trust scores. By ranking products and stores by transparency and authenticity, you know which ones to trust. We have awarded David Harry Jules Platinum Transparency for publishing 99% of verified reviews. Partnering with Judge.me reassures customers that reviews are 100% genuine from real collectors.
Someone was asking about the picture, and I'm going to call it now. The Jadeite, this is the most impressive picture I've ever seen. Okay, so I've seen big stone sculptures, you've seen outside the Peninsula, outside of London, obviously in my travel in the Far East. But I've also seen some more incredible, impressive paintings of the picture. This is unfathomable. Talking a huge cowboy, like a tricolor, so lavender, yellow, and green. It is a gigantic cowboy. 2,500 carats. This is gigantic. Now, it's also two available. That's a mistake on my part. This is a one of a kind. This is the only one we have available. There is not two of these. If you're thinking that there's another one, there is not. Here she is. See, look at the carving on the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the incredible antlers on the head, which is some of the pinning out of the pixie, the wings. Because they said that any more they carry on messages that have anything under their eyes and guard them fiercely. They ward off evil demons. It's incredible. It is translation, it is fiber, it is lavender. Not just my words, it is literally, guys, this is 2,500 certified lavender. Certified lavender with the yellow trail, which is a sign of those golden coins, the antler, and the intricacy in the carving and the feathered wings as well. This is a legacy opportunity. If there's one available even now, it's safe to good luck to every single one of you. And you know what? Look, we've got like 10 minutes left of this showroom event, and it's been an incredible success. Because of you guys, because of you, you know what? I'm going to offer you the chance to make an offer. The largest and most impressive picture I've ever seen happens to be lavender, green, and golden yellow light. So by quite a Burmese material. It's a genuine massive. Don't be too cheeky, but of course we will listen to any offer. If you want to make an offer on this legacy Jadeite, top texture, top water, top translucency, that wet look finish, then I am going to listen to all offers that are brand new. No one's seen this before. If you want to put your message down there, and if it's a viable offer, I'll take it. Like, I want you to get into this. I want you to see them. And I want to wish you the very best of luck in acquiring these sales. A viable offer comes with a cardboard and bolt. It comes with a stick-and authenticity as well. If there is a viable offer, and I can make it work, and I absolutely will, no problem at all. I'll make sure that we get that shipped out to you. And good luck to every single one of you. Now, to finish off this showcase, and when it goes, just remember, I take a pride or place of this, but we have to be real. When the diamonds, the prices do go back up. I think we give you 24 hours, and then the prices go back up. The Imperial Jadeite, the double price sculptures, I'll have to be like maybe checking that be much higher, but we're honoring the days tonight, and it's one of those offers all listeners on. I was about to bring you down. I've offered this before. It's been very well received. It's sold out the first edition. And because this is our debut showroom showcase of 2025, the choice was made, I promise you, well, what I can get to you. I'm going to do a discount now. So I've only ever offered this one. It's sold out. I know a lot of you have impressive collections of bangles. It's a zip-up box, it's beautiful stitch, leather, and there's room inside for many bangles. And the certificates as well, which is so important. So there's a sleeve there to keep the certificates in, room for your Jadeite bangles. I'm actually doing a discounted price on this today. I'm doing it for, I think, what is it, 20% discount? 25? £20 discount on the only time I've ever offered this, because we've got the restock, essentially. It is limited, but I know how many of you have line. Today it's $29.99. So it will sell out, it always does. It's available now at a discounted price, and good luck to every single one of you who is getting involved with this opportunity. David Henry Jewels, Jade and Daniel collector's box. They zip up, great for travel, great for storing your Daniel safely as well, and the room is for certificates is available, £20 discount. I can't do better than that. Probably 300 mixtures from you guys since I launched it. It sold out on its first ever debut, first ever airing at $49.99. Could have just restocked at the same price and bringing the option for you for $29.99 now. So if you want to look at David Harry Jewels, collected Bangle Protection Box, then it is available right now. And with the video opportunity of the discount price. Got a message from Jana says, this has been an amazing showcase for you. Thank you. Do you have any more coming up, particularly with the Imperial Jadeite, or is that impossible to get hold of now? Look, Jan, I'm going to level with you. It's going to become more and more difficult throughout the years, but if you know me, never give up. And I am undoubtedly going to bring you more showroom results throughout the year. Keep an eye out on my social media, on Instagram or Facebook. You'll be the first guys to know. And what I can suggest for every single one of you is join our mailing list. The email mailing list couldn't be easier. Just go on David Harry Jewels and click contact us on the contact page or the mailing list. Type your email address. There's no junk, there's no spam. I only contact you when it's worth knowing about, and you'll be the first people to know when we're doing these crazy showcases. So again, let you know, the Bangle box, the boxes are four of them. They're really great to play with their Bangle. And our thank you for the records, but they're available for discounted price today. I know you have plenty of attention to their Bangle. So look, I've had hundreds and hundreds of messages with you guys. When are you getting more? When can you get more? And not only is that, and it's sold out, I'm doing this for a £20 discount. If you want to get it right, then make sure you get involved. And this says the picture is amazing, guys. I love seeing these pictures. Don't make it up. I'm listening and all it is. Like I said, there's 5 minutes left of this showroom event. And if any one of you, think about pictures though, if you fall in love, you want to make it up, except on the photos bit, that is priced way too low for the whole lot. I will be listening. It's very nice and tuned in. And I says, what is the size of the box, please? Do I have a ruler? I don't think so. I'll find out. I will find out for you now. In fact, let me show you which sculpture is available. Let me show you the pictures because I want you to make an offer. I'll show you the pictures right now, and I'll go and see if I can find a ruler to give this measurement to. So 15 centimeters across from top is about 11 centimeters deep. And then the width of it, again, you're looking at 20 centimeters. So you're looking at an incredible angle opportunity. I hope that helps. What is the box is now said that she will fit the box aside. I know you've got 4 of them. Congratulations. A lot of you are saying thank you. A lot of you are enjoying being part of the show. Look, it's been amazing. Massive adrenaline rush. It's wonderful to be part of it. It's wonderful to bring you. I will do 600 pounds of pictures. Let me just check something. You know what? I don't care. No, but what? 2 weeks left? So we drop the price on the book ticket. You don't have to don't get. I know that all too well. They told me that this is important. They told me I couldn't do Imperial Jadeite for affordable prices. The picture is now dropped. It will be very soon to the various brands. We'll check it out. It's yours. Shouldn't have done that. I got carried away. So if you want the train color, Group A, Burning Jadeite, it's a certified comes picture. It's 2,500 plus carats. It's got that incredible lavender colour. This is it up close. Then I'm doing it for 600. If you want it, it's yours. Good luck to every single one of you who's getting involved tonight. And well done. Lynn says, it's a wonderful show, Dave. Long life to be the buy this time, but I have to have the bangle box. So, congratulations, Lynn. Look, it's wonderful to have you. That's fine. I just love knowing that I'm actually more than anything I want to share information with you where I can. I'll give you the deals where I can. The picture I've introduced is very first to check out. I can't put it in your basket for you, mate. So I'm getting the price. If you want to get it, you absolutely can. Unfortunately, though, if you do miss out, then I apologize. Again, before we end this stream, before we end this showroom event, if there's anything that you want to make an offer on, let me know. The Imperial Jadeite in about 25 time will be going back up to double their price for the sale. If you want to get any of these the people, remember, let me just remind you just before we get to it. When it comes to the people, we saw this piece in Barnes, right? You and I saw this. Jadeite and diamond teapot pendant. It was sold for $45,000, which is just over £4,000. And of course, they only want to bring the various and best things to their collectors, as do I, and that is certified with the Hong Kong Gemma. There's no certificate. Well, I sent ours to the Hong Kong Gemma. Here's our certificate. And when you put it side by side, the exact same route, with the same carving, this is what you get. Someone says it's right here. They have endured teapot tonight in there's this translucent, RC translucent, whereas under magnification is not applicable. Under ours, fine grain, fine crystal, atomically pure. Both of them can obviously contain no resin. Both of them are certified natural and sanitary stage-wear jadeite. But however, only one of them is affordable and only one of them is available right now. So this piece is available. And for those of you who think maybe I've chosen it, maybe you're thinking, oh, well, this is probably the best one. I've got all of them out. There's only 24 of them, and I'll show you them. This is them all lined up. Every single one of them. Most of them are found homes tonight. So congratulations. Each one of them is Type A Imperial Jadeite Jade. Can you show the cert and the Leaf 2, please? Of course I can. I'll find that for you right now. I don't even know if I have it to hand, but I've got the leaf earrings, which it comes from the same rough. And you will obviously get your certificate with it. It's just everything's been put away, but you know, it's translucent, it's intense green, it is again fine grain, no resin is detected, and obviously natural fine grain Imperial Jadeite. But the Pea Pod is available. All of the material that I bring you tonight when it comes to the jewellery is Imperial, all of it is fine grain, all of it is intense green, and all of it is available and affordable until it sells out or until the price goes back up. And I know many of you have paid the high prices. It always is beneficial if you can join us via the showroom, but I understand that other people have commitments. I get it. It's been absolutely phenomenal to get to spend this evening with you, and I'd like to bid you all a very good night. Keep your eyes peeled on our social media. Join our mailing list. It's free. Like I said, I don't send spam. I won't email you unless it's worth knowing. And that way you can stay up to date with when this next live showroom event is. I promise you won't have to wait as long next time. We've got a message from Suze. It says, "Hi Dave, will you do any deals on your elephant? I love it, but it's unfortunately out of my price range. Notwithstanding, is it worth anything asking?" Who's that from? Suze. No, that's Suze. Check your inbox tomorrow. Check your inbox tomorrow. I will do you a deal, and I'll do you a really good deal. Anyone else wants to send a message in, you've got about 2 minutes or a minute to do it before we end this showroom event. So, Suze, I'm going to make a note. And if you can email me, Suze, davidharryjules@gmail.com. After the showroom event, so it's fresh in my memory, I'll take a look at the cost on that. I'll take a look at what I can do. I'll speak to Song Yang, because I know it's one of his larger pieces, and see if there's anything that I can do for you on that, because it's been wonderful to have you tuned in tonight. As with all of you, by the way, again, I want to say a massive thank you. What we've accomplished tonight wouldn't be possible without you guys. You put me in this position, and I will fight tooth and nail to get these incredible deals to you. It really has been the highlight of my year so far, getting to do this event. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join me. I hope you've got something from it. I hope you give us just the news, and we'll be back very, very soon. Good night. God bless.